Hi, I'm Nan Simonson. I just came in from a run, actually sort of a walk run. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing 10 miles, and then the following Sunday, tomorrow's Friday, following Sunday I'm going to be doing a half a marathon, 13.1 miles. And while I was doing my walk run, I did an Instagram post on the wins that we can set ourselves up for as long as we put in the preparation. And this whole thing seems sort of thematic in that I got home never thinking of doing any of what I'm doing, but I always have a refrigerator loaded with not only vegetables and cooked grains and cooked potatoes, because I batch cook as a whole food plant-based culinary instructor, life coach, and coach with a lifestyle medical practice. But I came across, when I was doing Instagram, one of Carly Boudreau's presentations, a vegan harvest bowl. And I thought, wait a minute, I have an eggplant I'm going to do something with. Even though it wasn't in that menu, I thought I'll use my eggplant. Sweet potato, I had some of that, and I had some carrot I would throw in. I had Brussels sprouts, and I thought, let's do this. Tofu, I always buy tofu at Costco because a very good brand, organic, is very, very well priced. And so I get a couple of boxes of 4 boxes each. And so I have all of this stuff, and I thought, let me just do it, because I'm always wanting batch cooked meals. I have a huge salad every day, and I'll make that a bowl today. So what she talked about in this bowl was throwing together a bunch of cubed vegetables, and then including some tofu, and then seasoning them with paprika, thyme, garlic powder, and then throwing over them, I'm going to mix this all up, and then throwing over them all, excuse me, all right, some tamari. Now some of you might use soy sauce. I use tamari, and a low sodium tamari, because tamari is gluten-free, and I am sensitive to gluten. So I'm going to put this in, it could have been a 400-degree oven for 20-25 minutes, but I'm going to put it in my convection oven at 375. That way it will maybe cook faster. Just lost the sweet potato down there. I'm not going to worry about it. And that's it. So I've gotten this well blended. Now I lost a tofu. Let's see. It's fun and makes sense to go through your refrigerator, see what you've got that maybe you don't have a plan for, or maybe you do, and then throw things together. She inspired me with this recipe, PlantYou, PlantYou, Instagram. She has a website. She is brilliant with her cooking. I find that when I watch Instagram recipes, it all goes so fast it makes me nervous. So you're gonna see me do what I'm doing now, usually on YouTube, and then it gets to Facebook, etc. She has a dressing. Let me put this in the oven. She has a dressing. See, if you could see closer, you'd see how pretty my oven is. It's actually, it looks like lapis lazuli in there, and it's just so clean. Why? It's not because I'm always cleaning an oven. It's because whole food plant-based, you don't have anything spattering all over it, and so it doesn't get dirty. The dressing is a maple mustard dressing. Calls for Dijon mustard. I always use my whole grain Dijon whenever I can, so I use half whole grain Dijon, and you'll get the recipe, as well as some maple syrup, as well as, let me see if I've got anything else in there. Oh, and tahini. And I'm going to taste it. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's yummy. And the tang of apple cider vinegar. Okay, I'll be back to you when I'm ready to assemble everything just before I eat lunch. This will be my dressing today, and I'll be back to you. Hi, so I'm back. I cooked this for 25 minutes. You're gonna wanna check it at about 20. Your oven may be different than mine. And look at how beautiful these are. Look at that. Now, what can I use them for? Everything. Carly's bowl was a bowl with brown rice, massaged kale, and then the roasted vegetables. You're gonna see what I do for lunch every day. I have a bowl with spinach, arugula, kale, already chopped up kale, some shredded carrot that's out of a bag, some kohlrabi that's out of a bag that I get at Trader Joe's. Love, love, love the fennel in it, so I shaved some fennel. I got a hold of some beautiful purple cauliflower. The more color in your food, the more anthocyanins, the more which you get in your cruciferous vegetables, the more phytonutrients you get, phytochemicals you get, all of which, instead of getting pharmaceuticals, you get it in your food, the stuff that makes you healthy. All right, so that's all part of today's theme. At almost 72, running 13 miles in a week, boy, I better take really good care of myself, and there's no better way to do it than with food. So I took that big bunch of salad that some people think, oh my gosh, I could never eat that much, and I'm chopping it down to a little nothing. Got this bowl at Target. I love this bowl. Got this chopper online from, actually I've had it since I was 15, 16 years old, but Amazon still had this thing available, Quick Cut, KWIKKUT. It was what, $10, $11. The modern version is aluminum, mine is stainless steel. Okay, so I have chopped my salad. My husband's going to get a handful of this for his lunch, but I take 3 big hands full. And when I'm eating my salad, he has open face avocado salad or sandwiches, and he has air fried potatoes, so he gets his salad sort of as a sideline. And then I'll add to that another thing I love. Whoops. I am toasting his potatoes as well as his sourdough bread for his avocado sandwiches. So I have some plum here, and I have some chopped apple here. I like Honeycrisp the best. He got a part of my plum. He's gotten a part of my persimmon. This is the kind of persimmon that you eat hard like an apple, and it's fabulous. Okay, I could put a grain on this dish, but I have some sweet potato in there with his potato, so I'm not gonna worry about the starch. I eat a lot of starch. That's how I stay full. That's how I can eat whole food, plant-based, never count calories, keep my weight low, because I'm eating a lot of starches. And this is sweet potato in here, as well as, remember, Brussels sprout, as well as tofu. And I'll spread that over half of it. Now look how much food I can get in here. And I'm going to scatter on top some pumpkin seed and a little bit of balsamic vinegar if I wanted to do something else. I love this shredder. I like these peelers. This peeler peeled my eggplant even though it was so dehydrated. Its skin was kind of wrinkly. My other one wouldn't. These are called Titan, Titan. Got them on Amazon. This one will do julienne pieces, so I can, well, I guess I have to do it toward me, don't I, there? So I can do some nice little julienne pieces. They're getting lost in this, but I can do nice little julienne pieces easily with this Titan julienne blade. Okay, and then I'm going to put her beautiful, and this was from Carly's recipe. This is the maple mustard dressing, or I could have used my home or Nan's house dressing. You'll find that on my YouTube channel. I love this one. It actually has a base of chickpeas, so it's a protein source as well. But I'm gonna drizzle hers over. And then you know what I do with my salads? I also put a splash of balsamic vinegar, the reduced balsamic from either California Balsamic or Napa Naturals. And I'll top it off with one of these. That will be my lunch today. This will probably weigh about, and I don't mean counting the dish, but this will weigh anywhere from 1.25 pounds to 1.5 pounds. I do this every day in one form or another. And look at how much vegetable I have left to make a main dish out of, to make a bowl the way she had created it for another meal. And batch cooking makes sense. That's all I have to say. I hope you have a great day, because I know I'm going to. I am the author of Aging Powerfully, which I wrote just before I turned 70, and so that's almost 2 years ago. And it's a good read about getting on with your life even when you've had challenges, and then deciding that based on the pillars of lifestyle as medicine, you can set your sights on decades and decades of health and joy and balance in your life, because physically you feel like it, you feel great. Have a great day, because I know I'm going to. Bye.